Hello, the up game here, and I'm talking about the trailer. Just take three because it didn't record right the first time. The second time I went through this talk. See to my right beside my screen, I have videos about the trial. This is technically about the response to the Netflix documentary of the trial of Gabriel Fernandez, a couple who killed killed an 8-year-old boy. Some say because they thought he was gay, but that might have been a contributing factor in his motive. But she was abusing him before they found that. Thought that. Wait, let's take a look at the timeline. Okay, first she gave him up and gave him to a couple, a gay couple, which I don't think at the time she knew they were gay. Not that side note, not that I'm wrong with that. We're going to the timeline here. Go to the timeline. We're looking at what makes sense in the mind of the criminal. I don't think she knew he was gay when she decided to give him the kid. We don't know if she found out afterwards, right? But anyway, somehow, so the dude gets the kid first. He thinks it's her brother. And when they found out he was gay, and the reason they told him that they didn't want him raising the kid because they didn't want him around gay people. Homosexuality or something, whatever. They didn't think he should be raising kids because he's gay. So he got passed off to the grandparents. And then, for whatever reason, the mom and he ended up back with his mom somehow. And that's the beginning. That's the beginning of the start of his abuse. I think because I thought he was raised around homosexual homosexual couple, they thought he was gay. They thought he was I guess they thought it was contagious, and because of the way his personality is. Hold on, we're missing something here. You can hear my voice. I'm trying to get my picture back. I don't know why. Right. And I share a video of myself. I don't know. What's going on here? 9. There we go. Get that pinkish color. Oh, this one. Alright. Yeah, Alright. So, he was passed along from family member to family member to family member till he got back to his mom. I guess they thought he was gay or whatever nonsense. For which, I don't know that is what started, but she started dating another dude. This macho dude. This man. And they saw him how he was nice. You know, probably played with, he was like frolicking in the flowers or something. Oh, he must be gay. Let's beat the great, let's torture him and abuse him until he stops being frolicking in the flowers. This mindset. It's just like, it's why you don't let anybody around your kids. Okay. So, that story continues. He started going to school with all kinds of injuries. The teacher would notice it, call it in. They'll send somebody out. They don't really do much. Let them stay. They come up with the mother gives them a reasonable explanation. Not the quote unquote reasonable explanation. And they leave it at that. The cops show up. They give them a really reasonable explanation, and then the kid tells them a different story than what they reported. You see, lying. They believe the parents over the child, which makes sense. I don't know why they think that would not make sense. They want you to believe that he had all of these injuries at the time, and he wouldn't have reported it in. I think those injuries have gotten worse and become undefeatable. They started hiding the kid whenever the social worker came. Maybe gave them an excuse of why he wasn't present. And made all the excuses that from the report, and then they left, and then they shoot him off. They should have demanded to see the kid, because they did say that they didn't always see the kid, and they didn't bother to demand to see the kid to verify these unverified or verified what was being said. So it makes it apparent that he wasn't always present whenever all these claims are made. He wasn't when they went to go check. I think they allowed them to see when the injuries were excusable. They could talk. When injuries could be explained away easily, they let them see the kid. But when the injuries started getting to the point where they couldn't explain it easily and nobody would believe it, they started hiding him in the cabinet. Now he was already in the cabinet. They just wouldn't let him out to see, because they knew that if they saw what, they would immediately take him out. So they hid him, like they hid bad things you don't want your parents to see. They hid him from the social workers. It may have gave some excuse on why he wasn't there. They said, I sent them off to Texas or something. So I sent them off to an uncle's house, and that's where he's staying at right now. Yeah, man. He just fell off a bike. He got beat up by neighborhood kids. She knew what to say to these people to get them off her back. These people don't understand that. I'm not saying they justify them being negligent and not following through with this stuff, but it's not easy and cut dry as they're making it sound. People have been their kids taken away for stupid reasons. People got in people's business for no reason, and messed up people's lives for absolutely no reason. If we could take away people's kids on the flimsiest of excuses, you know how many false allegations there are in child abuse. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that there's plenty of people who go out and maliciously lie about how you treat your kids because they're mad at you that day. And they go out and lie and say you abused your kid when you didn't. So let's say, for instance, not Gabriel Fernandez, let's take him up to you please. Let's say you had a kid, right? And your boyfriend, you were dating somebody, you're married, or you're dating somebody, and you break up with them, and then all of a sudden they decide to be mean to that day, and they get back at you, so they're going to go CPS on you and say you did text violence to your kid. And these new laws and whatnot, they don't have to have a real reason to take them, but just take your kid away from you because they value the rights of the child with the parents. And this type of mindset can be abused. Okay, as simple as that. Stop withdrawing. They want to introduce all kinds of these kinds of laws and amendments and whatnot to try to prevent anecdotal cases from happening. Of course, their heart's in the right place. Like I said, all things seem right to a man, but they all lead to death. The matter is, it may seem right, but the solution you chose is not the right solution for this particular incident. If you want to prevent real child abuse, you worry about the kids involved in child abuse. Real child abuse. Not whether somebody's disciplining their kids because they misbehave or whatnot, like the case. And she'll busy worrying about emotional. Yo, you never emotionally, physically, or verbally abuse your kids. The Bible tells you how to raise your kids. Don't invoke them the anger. So many people have been raised wrong, honestly, especially in the black neighborhood, black families, where you're not allowed, kids are not allowed to have an opinion, or not allowed to have a rebuttal. They do what they said, no matter what. You're supposed to do what the parents said, no matter what. No discussion. Mine. In ways that would be justified, most ways. But there are certain cases, there is room for debate. If you don't listen to your kid, you take the teacher's word over your child's testimony. You don't even bother to listen to the child's testimony. You just take the teacher's word for it without proper investigating what actually happened. You discipline your kid before you knew the facts of the case. And it turns out he didn't really do what the teacher said he did. Because that does happen. I'm not saying the teacher lied, it's just the teacher's perspective is wrong. Trust me, I've had that happen to me many times, a couple of times in those schools. Where the teacher took the word of a bully over me. Girl happened to be a bully. She was told the teacher that I would smack her around after school, which was a bold-faced lie. It actually was the other way around. So she called me to her classroom and she had me strung up on the wall. Child abuse. None of it actually ever happened. I never laid a finger on that woman. Or never laid a finger on her. But she went and told teachers that I never had it. I wasn't the kind of kid to do that. I was too shy to myself. Okay? Anybody know me should have known I wouldn't hit them damn kid. Like, oh girl. Dude. Because there were no witnesses. How you gonna believe someone with no witnesses? It was weird. Getting on the school bus. But sure enough, she tried it in high school. It didn't work that way. It worked the same way because they actually did the investigation. Found out she's lying. But the fact of the matter is this. We can go all day about what should have, could have, would have. But the fact of the matter is these parents took this boy's life. And the parents alone. And he got his justice. But now they want to throw these four social workers under the bus for political brownie points. I can't stand when people do this nonsense. You ain't doing it for nobody else but yourself. Make yourself look good. They try to tell you, well, I'm doing this for kids. No, you ain't doing it for yourself. You don't know nothing about the boy. I'm glad they threw the charges out because there were no probable cause for being lazy. You can't throw people in jail for being lazy on their job. That's just dumb. But all their actions out there being lazy. And there's consequences for being lazy. Not fulfilling your duty. I can't say for everybody was being lazy. I can't say for certain because this left wing media takes out information that all what everybody actually did, involvement everybody actually did with their actual action to work. They're very vague, and they vagueness. So, vagueness. Is a thing these days that no way. But do I believe my poverty for negligence? I think most of them were lazy. They didn't want to do the job. They got tired of being sitting down there. They're overrun. They're overworked. They don't have enough time to deal with every case thoroughly. It's a known fact. You want to pretend like it's not a known fact, but it is. They're overworked. Don't have enough. They have not enough people to deal with all these kids at the same time. So it is bound to happen, more likely than not, that some kids are going to get the short end of the straw. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, and it's a sad reality, but that is what it is. Should they go to jail for it? No, because you plan on knocking everybody up in CPS. It's not gonna work. You're just gonna. That was the standard. You guys would lock up the entire department. Okay, it works. The system works to interlock like a chain. You can't just choose one part of the chain. You can't choose random links in the chain and say they're responsible for the whole chains in action. You have to throw the whole chain in jail. And you can't. You know you can't. It was a political stunt. Can't stand political stunts. That's all it was. It's a political stunt to make themselves look good in front of their constituents. Thank God took care of that nonsense, you know. But my no matter is this. He was spared. You can't fool the man upstairs. You might try to pretend that your motives is pure, but everybody knows your pure motives were not pure in charging these four social workers with this crime. It had nothing to do with Gabriel, it had nothing more to do with your political career. You didn't charge none of the 15 sheriffs who went to the house for negligence or child abuse. That'd be ridiculous. But it is. But you chose 4 random people out of everybody else to try to throw in jail for 10 and 20 years, 10 years for what? A stupid standard that you think you above. HCW is a bunch of hypocrites. Like, then somehow they made this about race for some reason. And somehow this got involved. And then that turned into a race thing. Like, I mean, it just went to crybabies. This turned into a race. Everything always turns into a race thing. Identity politics is run rapidly in the United States of America. I mean, you're more than what your skin color tells you are. You worry about the past instead of the future. You never experienced lynching a day in your life. Back to back is why you bring it up. You never experienced lynching a day in your life. The only reason why you bring this up is because they're white. And after hearing about why they were doing it, it's only because they're white. Nothing to do with black people at all, not even remotely. Not even remotely had anything to do with black people or black people. They got to put themselves in something they ain't got nothing to do with. I mean, please, they always want to have an excuse to be outraged about something, even when it doesn't involve them, because they're racist. Only racists bring race into everything. Remember that. Same white people. White racist people always got to bring race into stuff. Black racists always got to bring race into stuff. Mexican racists always got to bring race into stuff. Any racist always brings race into everything. Negative or positively. You're a racist, you always gotta add race factor into it. Meaning race factor ain't got nothing to do with it. When these entirely different videos, which I've called the race factor. But back to the case at hand. I believe almost done. I've been to dentist freaking video 3 times. What I think, my end conclusion is this. If I was a defense attorney or social workers, I would definitely did go for it. I would say this is nothing more a political stunt. These people don't really know the good boy. They just want to. Their inaction boils down to laziness at best. And first of all, it only warrants the termination of their jobs at very best. Maybe civil liability, but not criminal liability. You know how many people could go to jail for not doing their jobs if that was the case? Failure. They didn't. If any social worker knew that if they didn't do their job, they'd go to jail. They'd be doing their job every freaking case. If you bet $1, they'd be doing their job thoroughly every time. If they knew they'd go to jail for failure to doing their job. But that wasn't in their contract. They didn't sign up for that nonsense. They were told they could go to jail if they failed to act in any kind of capacity. They weren't told this, so they came in prepared. So you throw them in a situation where they were not made aware of this. They were not made aware that their inaction would lead to jail time. And you also now want to throw jail time in the picture out of nowhere. And that's not what they decided to come to job for. Because if they know ahead of time that their failure to act would have caused them to go to jail, they would have done their job. You just can't throw them people in jail at random. When it's convenient for politics reasons. Look at these people. These 5, 8 people, 4. You show 4 people out of not 20 people involved in this case. You choose 4 people to go to jail. Does that sound reasonable to you? Of course it does. It's SJWs. They everything sounds. 4 people out of 20. 4 out of 20. No, you didn't charge all 20 people who were in contact with Gabriel Fernandez. You only charge 4. Because that makes sense. That's very just. Not really. It's not really. I'm being sarcastic. That's not justified at all. Not even just remotely. It's going to be just to charge all 20. But you couldn't. Because you didn't have enough evidence for 20. So you shouldn't have brought charges to begin with. Like that, you should have charged yourself at the same time because you just as guilty. Just as guilty. My people. I'm going to take care about this kid just as much as anybody else. I do believe that this news was involved, is related to the case in a way as far as supporting But people are taking crap. They're taking crap because they're white. They're taking crap because they're white people that are news. Now, anybody common sense probably should ask why first before getting offended. But no, they want to instantly get offended because they're so busy wanting to be victims. But the matter is this: we all know the reason. It's not because they wanted to hang black people. It was because they were in support of the death penalty for these two criminals who beat an 8-year-old to death. But of course, black people gotta make it all about them all the time. Like I said, it's a different topic for a different day. Racist black people gotta make it about them all the time because they have to be shot into their attention. And call them racist black people because only racist black people were offended by this. Only racist black people who make up lies about their children being offended by this because they manipulate their children into being offended by this. Okay. They never experienced a freaking lynching. They probably don't even know what a lynching is. Nonetheless, know what. Are they going to lynch us? Yeah, they're going to lynch you, yeah, because they're still doing lynches these days in California. No. No. Because yeah, they still do lynches in California. The biggest city in the United States, they still do lynches. Because obviously they still do in 2020. Get the freak out of here. It was 11 months ago. But anyway, that's besides the point. These parents should never got that kid back at the beginning. They should have bullied it. Whoever, the first people to take them should have bullied it. I'm just saying they. This parent did not really care for this kid. She just wanted him for money. They already had 2 other kids in surprise. So you're telling me they went and had 2 other kids, but why they hate this one? Why this one they hate the most? I don't understand this. They went and had 2 other kids after him. They went and had 2 other kids after him. But this kid's the one they decided to hate the most. Makes no sense in my mind. But technically speaking, and she wants to go on coach that cry, or pretend to cry, I should say, pretend to cry, because she ain't very sorry about what she did because of her statement she made. And it did sound like a statement of, I'm sorry. It sounded more like, man, I made a bad decision because I robbed this bank yesterday. I made poor choices. No, honey, you didn't just make poor choices. You killed somebody. You killed your own son. You killed your own kid. You were responsible for that. Hope you know that. She's really sorry. She apologized to her family instead of apologizing to her dead son for what she did. Because she's not really sorry. They told her to go up there and cry and pretend like she's sorry. That's the only thing they did. They coached her to pretend she was sorry because she's sure ain't dang on sorry. She spent half the time really worried about her hair and makeup and worried about why she's gonna try to begin with. She's sorry, but she don't give a crap about her own son. She never did. She had a weight though. But she's like skinny like a twig now. She look like she gained weight. Looking like a BBW. She's big thick. I guess all that time is a killing, isn't it? The fact of the matter is this. This should not happen. And that is that. But this is the gift game. Oh yeah. Oh, and by the way, the oil tour workers. Congratulations on getting your charges dismissed because they shouldn't have been brought to begin with. Um, this is what happens. LF don't ever get their way because they don't never operate in the right way. They never operate right. Do things wrong, wrong, wrong. They wrong, they did wrong, and they don't know they're dead wrong. They think they're right. Anyway, this is Dear Gaming signing out.